All right, I'm second negative. First off, I'm going to respond to our opponent's claim, saying that an opting out system would be just as easy to implement as an opting in system. All you have to do is switch the registry. Well, the people on the registry are already willing donors, so it wouldn't be as easy to switch because you don't know any of the names of people who aren't willing to donate. It's, and the process of donation pretty much remains the same even with an opt-out system in countries who've already implemented the policies. Dr. Segev, he's a professor at Johns Hopkins Medical University. He and his team conducted in-depth interviews with transplant experts in 13 European nations with presumed consent legislation. They concluded that despite the laws, the process of organ donation in those countries don't differ drastically from ones with an opt-in system. This is mainly due to the fact that they still ask the family members if they're okay to do so, even though they're fully within their legal rights to take the donor's organs. They still have to ask the family for consent, and they'll still respect their wishes. So it has no effect on it. He also says that opting out is not the magic bullet. It's not the magic answer we've been looking for. With the opt-out perception comes, we take your organs unless you take out the time to fill out a form. That's a dangerous perception to have, and we only want to use donated organs from people who intended to donate the organs. Okay. See. Yeah, there's more information. There's more evidence that states that there's a lack of correlation between national donation rates and legislation. A study done by S. Cameron, a professor of nephrology and trustee of the National Kidney Research Fund, he said that there's a lack of correlation between national donation rates and legislation. And within almost all countries, even larger local variations exist in donation rates, even though there's common legislative background. And then the UK Organ Donation Task Force, the organization trusted in getting more donations of organs, they state that following intensive evidence gathering process, believed to be the largest of its kind in the world so far, the task force concluded that opting out should not be introduced at the present time and emphasized the need to ensure improved public engagement concerning organ donation. So pretty much what they're saying is that the public's still really uninformed about organ donations and how to actively state your concerns about organ donation. And it presents a huge ethical problem because if you implement that this policy, you're pretty much stating that once you die, your property automatically goes to the state. I mean, we would never do this for, say, your house. If I die, my house doesn't automatically go to the government right away unless I say I don't want it to. It's still in my possession, and I should be respected. And then one of the countries actually with the highest donation rate has an opt-in system. It's a rather small country, Malta, but that doesn't really say that much about it because they still seem to make it work. It has one of the highest organ donation rates with an opt-in system, with an average of 92 donations per million population, well over Spain's 33.8 donations. And then US is ranked around third in donations, even with an opt-in system as well. So saying that an opt-out system is the prevalent source of donations is false. And also, my opponent said that legislation would be reasonably easy to pass. The UK actually had a meeting with all the professional groups about implementing an opting out system, and they're saying that after debate, the British Transplantation Society, the Intensive Care Society, the Transplant Coordinators Group have all polled all of their members within the last 18 months and found a majority opposed to implementing an opting out system. So if you tried to implement it, there would be a lot more opposition than what they say. And then implementing the opting out system also, it preys on the ignorant. Pretty much people who don't know that they have the option to opt out will be donating their organs whether or not they want to or not. So they're pretty much relying on the fact that some people are ignorant about the laws or new policies that come into play, or simply don't have the time to go to the DMV or whatever to fill out a form saying that they don't want to. And then